What happens when the woman who owns Christmas says, "Wait"? Mariah Carey has playfully told fans it's not time yet to hang the lights, spin the carols, or blast her biggest holiday hit. This isn't a Grinch move, it's a smart beat in a yearly rhythm that she controls. Tonight's story explores why she hits pause, how she built a ritual that starts the season on her cue, and what this tiny phrase means for music, tradition, and the business of joy. Stay to the end to see how a single "not yet" turns into a masterclass in timing, anticipation, and power, and what that means for the exact moment the holiday switch finally flips. If the world is ready for the first snow globe shake, why does Mariah Carey hold the lid closed? A new social clip shows Mariah surrounded by spooky season energy. Leaves rustle, Halloween jokes float around the edges. Christmas tries to sneak in early, and she answers with a bright, amused blast, "Not yet." The message is simple and kind. Let autumn finish its dance. Respect the pumpkins before the pine trees. A wink to fans, a nod to tradition, and a very clear sign that the countdown is running. But the bell hasn't rung. She's done versions of this before. The "It's Time" ritual, when she officially blesses the season, arrives on her schedule. Not the internet's, not the store's, her schedule. Since 2019, fans have learned to wait for the annual midnight signal on November 1st. Before that signal, the rule is simple: not yet. The first answer lands: she isn't dodging Christmas, she's protecting it. The pause is part of the magic. But how did a two-word boundary become a global calendar event? Years ago, Mariah noticed that people tried to roll Christmas forward into October. It felt wrong, rushed, like opening a gift before the family wakes up. So she shaped a new tradition: the yearly "It's Time" video. Midnight strikes after Halloween, and the lights flip from orange to red and green. One year, she dozed off in a Halloween costume and woke up in holiday pajamas. Another year, a cobwebbed door read, "Not yet," and then a sparkling room burst open behind it. Fans waited for the cue, and the cue became culture. The ritual does two jobs. First, it defends seasonal joy from getting watered down. Second, it creates a clear starting gun for streams, sales, and shows. She smiles, and the snow starts later. She winks, and the streams spike on schedule. The crown isn't about a title, it's about control, of mood, of timing, of when a culture hits play. So what exactly happened in this year's clip, and what does it forecast? The latest short is simple, bright, and very clear. The caption takes center stage, "Not yet," and the vibe stays playful. The audio tag stamps it as official Mariah content. The comment energy piles up fast. The point is not staging, the point is signal clarity. The moment is easy to share and easy to quote, so it spreads like a ringtone. In just a matter of minutes, news sites turn that two-word nudge into headlines, and radio shows, well, they repeat the refrain. The Queen has spoken, wait. In the same breath, the wider machine, yeah, it really warms up. Past its time videos get resurfaced. Fans start dropping memes about freezers and defrosting. And of course, countdown posts make their return. Everyone knows what's coming, and honestly, the joy builds because it's not here yet. That's the trick. Anticipation is a gift that just keeps giving, until the day it finally unwraps itself. This year's cue is crisp. Hold. Breathe. The green light will flash soon. On purpose. But beyond mood and memes, what does holding the line say about the business of being festive? Yes, because attention is currency. Every early stream that happens in mid-October is a stream that may not return in December. By staging a clean opening, she compresses demand into the peak window, when charts are most reactive and audiences are most tuned in. That tight window helps live dates, TV specials, brand partners, and radio rotations stack on top of one another like neat presents. The result is more impact in less time, which is how a holiday classic keeps feeling new. Coverage around the new "Not Yet" post even notes how plays begin to rise the moment the cultural conversation turns, before the official flip. Proof that anticipation alone moves the needle. On the experience side, the timing fits the city calendar. Bigger venues and themed bars prefer late November through mid-December for premium spend and tourist traffic. Announcing those plans while saying "not yet" keeps the story alive without burning the wick too early. It's elegant hype without overplay. The pause shapes a curve, a quiet hill in October, a sharp climb in November, and then a sparkling peak in December. And under all this, there's heart, family rituals, food, and the comfort of doing things in their season. Mariah talks about traditions, like cooking linguine with white clam sauce, a recipe from her father, now shared with her daughter Monroe. Holiday radio specials, playlists, and quiet family moments live beside the big stages and the bright charts. The two-word pause isn't just strategy, it's courtesy to the season itself. Fall deserves its colors, Halloween deserves its night, Thanksgiving deserves its table. Then, the carols can flood in. Fans sense this. The yearly rhythm makes the season feel like a story with chapters. Spooky, thankful, then twinkling. Opening the Christmas chapter on page 1, honestly, makes the ending land stronger. And because the tradition is now social as much as musical, the entire world can read the page at the same time. The hold honors the holidays, each of them, and makes the music fit where it belongs, after the last leaf falls. That leaves one last question. When the switch flips, what changes? At the stroke of November 1st, often right at midnight, the official "It's Time" drop lands. Feeds fill with the post. Streaming playlists lock in. Short-form content copies the sound and stacks the meme. Tour pages glow with reminders. And every tree lighting, office party, and shopping playlist takes its cue. This is the fun part. The pause breaks, the gates open, and the soundtrack of the season rushes in like a warm front. That repeatable rhythm is what turned a hit into a holiday, and a holiday into a ritual that people expect and enjoy. Sometimes the "It's Time" video plays like a mini-movie. Sometimes it's a simple switch. Always, it's the same promise, now. The word now hits harder because it comes after not yet. The green light flips. December starts early in the heart, and, honestly, nobody complains. Mariah Carey's "Not Yet" is a velvet rope across the holiday door. A kind boundary that saves the sparkle for when it shines the most. It protects the season, lifts the music, and turns one artist's cue into a shared ritual. The queen doesn't rush the crown, she lifts it when the night is ready. So when the bells finally ring, they sound like the first snow on a quiet street. If this breakdown made the wait feel good, just tap like so more people see it when the lights flip on. Subscribe for more tight cinematic stories about culture, music, and the strange power of timing. Share it with a friend who starts "All I Want for Christmas Is You" in October. And when the clock hits midnight on the 1st of November, come back for the moment everyone's been saving up for.